HTV family, how's it going? Welcome to Hold the Ball. Hope you guys are well. Thanks again for tuning in. I appreciate it very much. If you're new, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff there. It's another Warriors chat where I talk about all things Warriors. I've got a bit of a juicy topic, but I'm saying that before I get there, hit that intro. Alright guys, here we go. I'm not too sure if you're aware, but it was recently reported on NRL 360, and again, I just want to give my own opinion as to what basically took place. So, one of our favorite journalists, Buzz Rothfield, was talking about basically the New Zealand Warriors, CEO, boss, owner actually had a recent discussion with Nathan Brown, and it went something along the lines of this. Basically, things aren't looking too great, but I'm saying that if you want to try and keep your job somewhat, at least win 50% of your games was, I think, sort of like what they were trying to allude to what was being said. Now, in saying that, my own opinion personally, I don't know how to feel about this one in the sense that, look, I read that, and then obviously, I hear things about, the fact that Stephen Kearney's being paid still, Matt Lodge's thing, and I just think, who are making these choices? I'm assuming, I'm not talking about the CEO or the owner either. Who are making these choices outside there? Like, who are these particular people here that have the power to make these choices, aka bring in a coach? Who are they? Because I want to really see if they can have a job interview again, or even a what's the word? A job assessment. Anyway, I forgot the word, but you get what I mean. Where they're put under the spotlight again, for their job. Now, it's interesting because although they may have that conversation with Nathan Brown, and look, as you guys know where I stand on this, I've been very pro Nathan Brown, purely from the sense and the context of stability. But it's looking likely to me that my opinions by the day is unfortunately getting swayed, and I don't like it, but it is what it is, and you guys know that catchphrase all too well. Now, in saying that, I go back to Stephen Kearney. So he's actually still getting paid by the Warriors, right? Even though we let him go, obviously, the contract and all that stuff there. Who made that decision to let him go? I'm not too sure. Whatever. Obviously, Todd Payton, the same boat. So now I believe two coaches. I think we're paying for. Can we make it a third? I'm not too sure. But if we do, hey, well, it's Warriors footy for you, Warriors management for you. I just don't know. I'm not here to bag out as much as I am just trying to find out who makes the decisions and why aren't they being, held under the microscope, so to speak. Why is it that Nathan Brown isn't? And I get it. I'm not trying to protect him here, but you get my point. In the later part of the article, it talks about, I think, is Rothfield asks the question. He begs the question. So what is it? What's wrong with the Warriors? Is it the players? Is it the coach? Is it the staff? And, Paul Kent, as usual, comes in and he basically says D. It's all the above. And I think that's the issue. That's the real issue. So, yes, as the Warriors, obviously, and even to go back to what they were saying, to win 50% of your games, guys, I'm not sure if you know this, but we have, we have Manly, then we have the Sharks, then we have Penrith Panthers, then we have a bye, then we have the Eels, right? Then I think we have like the Raiders again. Then we have like the Tigers. Then I think we have like the Raiders. Then the Storm. I think it's like, I don't know, but you get like it's not easy. The games aren't easy. I think like the Cowboys in there as well, and I think Panthers again, and like the Titans. Like, it's actually not an easy draw. To even win half of that, you're dreaming, and that's what frustrates me the most. You guys saw that video there with me when I was watching the game of the Knights, and just to clear it up, well, not clear it up, but just explain. I'm passionate about this team and I love this team, but you get my frustrations. Like this team here is this Warriors team. We're not bad, like Bulldogs bad, or different patches in different years, But the point is, we never really go anywhere. We just plateau, we plateau. And I guess one of the furious parts about it for me, infuriating parts watching that game when that loss against the Knights, was the fact that you just know that this is just going to be another repeat season. And then you just reflect upon watching this team in the last couple of years, and you end up pulling your hair, and for me, that's where the emotions stem from. It's just the pure frustration. And again, when you have this continual merry-go-round of, is it that? Is it him? Is it them? It just gets us nowhere, and you begin to realize that from the top down, you just don't know what's going on, and you're not really confident or certain of the future. Now, again, you can probably discuss this in different little segments potentially, but it still comes under one video. Does Nathan Brown need to go? I think the answer is quite obvious now. Even if he won probably the next 8 of his games, or even if he won 80% of his games, it's probably clear that he goes. In saying that though, if he won 80, to be fair with you, you probably keep him, but you just don't see it happening realistically. It's a lot of things I can throw at you guys. So again, I hope you guys can sort of grab the pieces I'm throwing, and again, not only chew them, but examine them and actually think about them. I brought up Kearney and the fact that the Warriors are still paying him, and I think it's Todd Payton. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not sure if it's Todd Payton or if it was the coach prior, but I'm pretty sure it is Todd Payton. So the Warriors are paying both those coaches, ex-coaches, should I say. And if they let go of Brown, then that's about 2 to 3 coaches they're going to be paying for. It's almost, I don't want to say it, but it's almost unforgivable. It almost is unforgivable. Just how bad this is run from the management down. I don't know where to go, basically. I think I'll just sum it up. Does Nathan Brown need to go? Yes. Who do you bring in? I'm not too sure. Flanagan, part of me is just fearful that if we bring in someone else, we're still going to be in the same position. Because you can say it's the coach, you can say it's the staff, but at the same time as well, you got to remember that unfortunately we just have some players who, and again, I'm just being upfront in a very sincere and genuine manner, and I mean no disrespect, but you genuinely have some players there who just can't mix it up in the professional level. And I'm not talking about just like this year, I'm talking about for years, right? There's just some players for years who have noticeably just haven't been up to task, whether it be this club or their old club, it doesn't matter. There's some players suiting up for us on a regular basis just are not up to it, right? And in saying that as well, before I close this off, you look at teams like, look, I hate this, but you look at teams like the Penrith Panthers, Storm, even the Eels, or even the Roosters, right? Teams that are just there, always. It's just a big difference. Maybe it's the way their management's run, I don't know. But the point is, you have people talking to Nathan Brown. I would in turn probably reflect and show the mirror at them as well. Maybe they need to do a bit of self-reflection. What's happening? I don't know, but in saying that, it is what it is. Give me your thoughts, guys. Like I said, I'll keep this one here a bit short and sweet. But I said, take it easy. See you guys next time. Looking forward to Saturday. Anyway, take it easy. Bless you guys. See you guys next time. And hold the ball. Go the Warriors.